probably fucking a crazy copy too. I would imagine if they're using it, it's free use.
So, Mel's new obsession. Oh yeah.
What?
It's okay. Me living vicariously through Mel's new obsession is watching miniature golf putt putt tournaments
How is it
on YouTube.
No. No, all right, listen, you're the one that said, I think I found my new thing. Are there a lot of these on YouTube? Like a dad just discovering YouTube. So you're saying there's movies on there I can watch?
People put stuff on there that you can just look up and watch.
There's all kinds of stuff on here, huh? And they're watching documentaries one day, and you come over the next day, and they're watching dog fart videos.
That's a Mel.
A guy recording his cat jumping out a window to chase a squirrel.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy shit.
Unfortunately, this is what, the third? This is the third video we've tried. The first one was badass.
No, this one looks like it has promise. Look.
Does it?
Yeah, look at that guy. You can only
yeah.
imagine what he was saying.
That was
We'd
just
know if there were
That
subtitles.
was just an intro we were watching. You're right.
Wait, you can't put subtitles on through your phone?
It works through the app.
I wonder if I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. I'll try.
In case you haven't noticed,
Yeah.
Slow Burn, episode number 75.
Which number was that?
75. I'm right this time.
75. Okay.
Right?
I just couldn't understand you because you went into like kiss mode. Yeah.
Piss mode.
Kiss. Yeah, like you
That
were
is kind of
some like 70s glamour.
Tongue was
yeah.
all out. My hand was all up in the air.
Yeah.
Wailing. Pharaoh. It's the
Couple
first day of
octaves went
December.
up there, yeah.
It is December 1st of 2018.
May this month speed along and be over. So this year may be behind us. I mean, that's just my thought. Children's.
Yeah.
What's good?
You know, it's another week. It's in the books. It's a little bit closer to Christmas. We're officially into December now.
Are you serious about the whole Christmas deal there already?
It's
I
almost
mean, I
there.
expect it from this guy.
No, I'm just saying we're almost there.
What?
It's like
You strike me as the Christmas type. Yeah, he's...
no, it's because Megan makes him do it.
Well, either way. He's probably got, like, jammies.
Yeah, we went to Cece's today because Steven made us. He said,
Oh, yeah. Anybody, how you guys feeling? From CC's?
right, you know, a
Fine
little
for now.
disappointed. Yeah.
You wanted to feel it afterwards? Is that how you're disappointed, or you're disappointed with
No, I'm just thinking back on the food and like how
the
I
experience?
felt. Yeah.
You don't think you got your money's worth? It's cheap.
It is cheap, but
You did pay for me. Thank you, honey.
I've had
Yeah.
a better buffet pizza.
yeah.
Yeah. The thin crust spinach, whatever was good.
Yeah.
Hungry Howie's has a buffet up in Ellington that we love to go to. It's the best for now because there used to be a better one called Via Maria's.
Yeah.
A pizza all you can eat joint.
Yep.
Pizza you should do
And
it too.
Via Maria's was like a lazy boy buffet where they brought the pizza out to you.
Yeah. And then they would bring it around all the other tables.
Oh, like what's that food style where they do that? It's not Indian.
The Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
We should go to that place sometime.
Sure. Wherever you want, honey.
I'm not paying that time.
No, fuck that.
Yeah,
You can go. Tell me how
It's
it
like
is.
$25 a plate.
That's not bad. And you can gorge.
Engorge. Your thing.
My thing.
You know, your tinkly sticks. Tinkly sticks.
Did you guys see that cow?
That giant cow
Giant cow.
in Australia or something like that?
Yeah.
New Zealand?
That was a big fucking cow.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Tell me about it.
There was a 6'2" cow. They couldn't bring it to slaughter because it wouldn't fit through the doors.
It was too big to kill.
Yeah, and it like sticks out like a sore thumb with all these other cows.
Holy shit.
Not just because it was a white and black cow with a bunch of like brown cows, but it's a huge cow. It's insane, though. You should hold on.
Looking that up?
You look at Reddit because this is where I saw it. I am now a Reddit guy.
You look at Reddit now.
Yeah, I downloaded the app. It's pretty fun. I like Reddit.
Downloaded the app, looking at it.
Yeah.
Look at you.
It's better than Facebook. It's better than Twitter. It's better than.
Subscribing to any subreddits.
I got Squared Circle.
Yeah, all right.
Some other like regular stuff. I could use some suggestions.
There's like PS4,
Yeah, I got that.
PS4 deals.
Yeah.
You got that one like
I
Switch
need the weird
deals,
ones now.
Switch.
I need the ones that you probably don't want to talk about on.
Oh, I don't.
Shut-
Yeah, I don't even know about those weird ones anymore, man. There used to be so many more before they started like banning the subreddits.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah, they kind of cleaned it up, but
Yeah, whatever.
you know, it's still a weird place sometimes.
Rob wants those coast to coast type.
There's
Reddits.
ones like go to No Sleep if you want to read ones that are just like weird. There's also there's this one Let's Not Meet where it's stories about just like weird encounters that you're like, nope, out of here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's one R Nope too,
There
which
are,
you can.
those are the ones you read at night.
Yeah, right before bed.
I need that in my life. I've been searching for that scare me, freak out stuff.
Yeah, dude, watch that. Go look at some of that stuff. Okay,
Okay.
will you do that?
I will, because I'm going to remind myself when I'm editing this podcast and listening to it,
Okay.
because I'll hear it again. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'll do that right now.
Oh yeah, do it then. Do it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay then.
I'm sensing a
Okay,
lot of
then.
peer pressure over here.
Hey, why don't you shut up over there? All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you toss off, you hoser?
Oh my God. This guy. Okay.
It's worse.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, don't forget about it.
I won't. You don't forget.
So what'd you guys do this week?
Worked.
Uh-huh.
Really admit much.
That's all he says all the time. I just worked.
I didn't.
You
do
say
I
it
don't
too.
I didn't go to the movies.
Didn't go to the movies.
Again. Well, it's Christmas season. He's got to, they got to be saving for all their...
Gotta save those bunnies.
They got all them, like, babies in their lives and stuff.
Yeah.
Last Saturday, Megan and I went to a cousin's of mine's wedding.
Oh, yeah. I saw that picture. You got wasted on, what, 6
That-
root beers?
That
They were
was
just Cokes. They weren't root beers.
that
They didn't
was-
have root beer.
No, it was...
6 Cokes.
Yeah.
that was the cousin we met
We?
at the birthday, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was at Megan's birthday. And then
He sat at the table with us.
was he at the same... Yeah, he was at I think he was at the same table as you. Either he was at the first table, because you guys were in the middle table. No, you were at the first table.
Yeah, we were at the first.
You were at the middle table.
You were at my family's table.
Yeah, we were talking to your mom.
Yeah,
She's a nice lady.
yeah.
You should call her more often.
I do.
You should call her more often, Steve.
You should stop by.
All right, Chelsea. Why don't you call your mom more often?
Yeah, Chelsea.
I should.
Well, you were talking to her earlier today, wasn't it?
She usually calls
Yeah.
right before the podcast.
Wasn't that you were talking to her when
Yeah.
I got here?
Yeah, yeah. I need to call her after the podcast too.
It's like every week,
Remind
no
me.
matter what day we record.
Yeah, she has the spider sense for it.
That's awesome. Your mom's tight.
But yeah, Megan caught the bouquet that the
Oh yeah, are the couple gonna have a long good luck there, Steve-O?
Who, Megan and I?
Yeah, that's what that
no,
means,
no,
right?
no. Yeah, when.
Yeah, she caught the bouquet. I didn't catch the.
Oh yeah, you didn't catch the.
Oh, you
I didn't
Yeah.
catch the garter. Well, because my cousin threw over a hand, but he literally just went, yeah. Like it literally went 2 feet behind his back, and so, because we were like probably 10 feet from there was like a 10.
And so, who was the one that ran?
There
up
was
and
just
got-
some random guy that ran out to it. So, but luckily
Oh.
she had like 3 I guess she had 3 garters on. So she just slipped another one off and gave it to me. And was like,
What's
here.
that mean?
So, because the deal was like they were just gonna like it was going to be we just passed the garters and the bouquets back and forth between, because the guy that that one got the garter, like he actually dove out towards it.
He wanted it.
He wanted it.
He wanted that garter.
He said, "This is mine."
Gross.
But like we would like, he'd give me the garter, and then I would put it on Sandra, and then take it off, and I'd give it to his girlfriend, and then she'd get the bouquet, and then they would do their whole show. But no, the only person who gave out a show was Megan and I.
And are the couple gonna have good luck?
Are the couple gonna have good luck?
Because you know, the further up it goes,
I know.
you get it up there.
I got it up about mid thigh, so that's probably like 120 years. So I think it's like every inch it goes up, it's like 10 years.
What is this now?
Yeah.
Ain't
you ever been to a redneck wedding before or anything like that?
Speculation or rumor is that when the guy puts the garter on the girl, like the guy who catches the garter puts the garter on the girl who caught the bouquet, and like every every inch is like a 10 years or something like that.
It's just to get your head up in there.
Superstition, stuff like that.
But it's the girl who caught the bouquet and the guy who caught the garter.
So
Mel.
it could be random people.
Mel, you're up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if she's wearing a long dress. That way you can just put your whole head up there.
You put your whole head.
But Megan's wearing a short dress, so.
Oh no!
I didn't get the.
Wait, so it wasn't the other guy that?
No, there was no toss up back and forth between garter and bouquet. So. I just did the whole show of I got on my hands and knees and crawled up to her, and then slid the garter up.
See what 6 Cokes will
Look at
do to
this
you?
This guy.
He's out there putting with cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Record a
Not
podcast.
catching a fucking bouquet.
Damn. Well, it would have been a garter.
Well, it's also not my fault that my cousin.
No, don't blame it on him, bro. Other
throated.
dude dove to get it.
Yeah, did Sandra ridicule you afterwards for not having the heart, the desire?
You really see me diving for.
Hashtag nope.
When he literally looked behind him before he threw it, I was like, all right, he's right. My cousin's right there, so I gotta throw it that way.
He just had bad aim.
You just had to throw a little blows,
not
bro.
Bad aim,
it's a fucking wedding.
It was literally like a foot behind him, so it was 9 feet away from me. All these hills.
Don't try to divert our attention.
Quit trying to change the subject here.
So that's my ADD. But yeah, he literally threw a foot behind him, and so some guy just randomly just dove at it he was jumping on a grenade.
And that guy didn't get to do the show with the garter.
No, he didn't get
with
to do
anybody.
Did you shut that down? You're like, listen, nope.
Well, we knew that I wouldn't be okay with it if some random guy was putting a garter on my fiance's leg, and I'm sure the girl he brought with him, either it was his girlfriend or his wife
Whatever the lady was.
Yeah, wouldn't have been happy of him putting a garter on some random girl's leg.
It's fair. So
there's a video I gotta get.
That.
There's a video I gotta get and I'll share with you guys. Of,
I don't know.
of
You're breaking tradition.
Breaking kayfabe, bro.
That's why there was 2 garters.
3? I thought you said there were 3.
Oh, yeah, I guess she kept one on herself. I don't know, but
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
the garter's actually in Megan's car. It's on the rearview mirror.
Okay.
So did you and or the other dude
I have no clue who the guy was.
walk around like a douchebag afterwards with a garter on, like your arm or something, all tough guy, or around your head or something?
The garter kept on Megan's leg until we got in the car, and she took it off, and I put it on her rearview mirror.
Oh, you put it on her.
Okay.
Put it on her, bro.
Yeah, I put it on her. I showed there's a video.
Steve put it on her.
Megan has a copy of the video of me crawling across the floor and putting it on her.
I'm putting it on her.
Can we edit it with
down.
Linkin Park behind there? Crawling in my skin.
I forgot what song was playing in the background, but I think it was some 90s or late 90s, early 2000s crunk rap song.
What?
That makes sense.
That does make sense, actually.
Oh, I think
How
it
is
was,
wedding music nowadays?
I think it was Ludacris, like
Yeah.
I think it was Ludacris's Fantasy,
Oh, good,
like
good choice.
like your head to your toes and all that stuff.
Get fantasy.
Like,
I think that was a song that's playing in the background.
Let's see this white boy's moves.
Actually, the minister was doing double duty. He was minister for the ceremony and then DJ for the
Huh. I wonder what his rate is.
I don't know, but he said like I'll give you my card and everything like that. And I'm like,
I bet.
never got his card.
Well, don't.
Sounds
Okay.
a little skeezy. But I mean, if you guys need it.
But yeah, that was pretty much it.
Mel and
That
I will
was
be
my-
your guys' DJ.
That was my excitement of the week since the last time we recorded.
That's pretty exciting, though.
I know. I mean,
Something that, like,
Was
I just worked.
I just went to a cousin's wedding.
I had 6 Cokes.
6 Cokes and
Oh man, Megan
Boy.
went so much deeper than I did.
Trashed.
She was in the double digits.
is this sugar high? Sugar high.
Yeah,
I don't think she was.
She was all of her drinks were vodka, so
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
so she was
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's right.
Swayze.
She got wasted and bought a TV.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
one
that
click
part.
shopping.
Said, all right, I'm
But
doing
hey,
it. Hey,
now you got a new TV, Steve.
Yeah.
yeah?
So
Are you going to get a Pro now?
No.
Are you going to get an
No,
Xbox?
because
So wait.
No, because the old TV that was in that when you guys been over is now in my like man cave game room.
No, okay.
So the 4K TV's out in the like living room.
So, did she buy the TV before or after the garter thing?
Oh no, it was on. We were in like a 45-minute to an hour wait at Taco Bell because I guess there was like one guy working the window and frying all the food. Because literally like. Because at the wedding and like the ceremony and everything ended by 10 o'clock, so it was probably about 9 o'clock. Megan's like, I want to get Taco Bell after this, and I was like,
Typical drunk person
I was
food.
like, all right, I don't care. And I was like, don't, but so and so.
Get a Taco Bell. Okay.
And then she came up and then she kept asking like every 20 minutes or so, like we're getting Taco Bell after this, right? And I was like, yeah.
So,
But while we're in waiting in like the 20, 45-minute line, like wait line of the drive-through, I asked her because I was like, hey, how's that money look in case because the day before we were looking at TVs online.
because Steve's got some ideas.
How's that money looking for a TV?
How's that money looking for a TV? And then she was like, she just scoffed. I was like, ugh. And then she went on the Target app.
wait. She scoffed at first about
was
the
like,
whole
I can
idea.
hear it.
She,
But then you end up with a TV in the end. Go
because
on.
her our credit card was on like the one click app.
Oh, she's going to be mad at you for talking about this.
No, she'll be fine. She'll laugh about
He's
it.
not giving out numbers.
All kinds of numbers, man. Statistics.
He's giving out
One
cold hard
click apped
facts.
it.
Cold hard facts.
But it's very rarely that she drinks, and especially when she gets white girl wasted.
Oh, shit.
So
He
I'm
said
saying,
white girl wasted.
there's something to that good luck in the
the
catching the
garter?
bouquet and
Okay.
garter thing. Because you got a new TV, son.
You got a new TV?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so
Uh-huh.
happy.
Guess it's time to change the subject on that one. How was
Yeah,
your
look
week,
at
Mel?
I had a pretty good week. It was
Workable?
it was going back to work after a 4-day weekend, from the holidays. So it was a little weird to begin it, but then it just kind of flew by. But I've had to do a lot more of
Responsibles?
responsible stuff and be a lot more directing, and so it was a juggle and a learning process. I like it. It's learning how to manage your time and other people's time at the same time.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Watching this little flower bloom in front of me.
That Monday, this past Monday was like a blur, because I couldn't remember my clock-in number, so I was like, because I was off Thursday, then I worked Friday, then I'm off Saturday and Sunday, and and it was all like a big haze. So I was like I couldn't clock into work on Monday because I was like, I don't remember my clock-in number.
No, but everybody was laughing at you.
I only work with like 3 people, and they didn't really say anything.
Is it like on a computer or a card?
No, it's a computer.
So you had to submit something to HR?
No, I tell my manager, I was like, hey, I can't remember my login number, and he's like, okay, I'll look it up later, and we'll clock you in.
My old job, we would clock in on our phones, but it wouldn't let you do it inside the building. You had to be like outside in the parking lot. Yeah, so okay, click. Every last second.
You can just clock in from home.
I did that pretty close. I mean, you could clock in down the street. I had like a half a mile reach.
Walk across Circle K, clock out.
Old times. Not that job. My other job.
Oh.
The most recent. I didn't have to clock in at that other job. That's what happens when you run shit. Son. Not that I know what that feels like anymore.
That's right.
But back to your week, Mel.
Back to my week, man.
Responsibles.
Yeah, learning, doing that. It's a learning process for
Now,
sure.
How does it feel to like tell people what to do? Pretty much.
It's all right with me. It's not too hard.
You haven't been able to get people that dad look.
You haven't had any.
I've had to do that. People respect me for the most part, so it's a lot easier.
You haven't had anybody give you the sass yet.
Oh, people give me the sass, but I'm pretty good at giving it right back to them or just shutting it down.
Well, that's just jokes. I mean, someone that's really like stood up and said,
No, because I would shut that down real quick.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. You can't tolerate that shit. You fucking tolerate that, and then they'll push it even further next time. It's like, nope.
It's just a hole in one.
It's like, you can fucking stop it now, stay and work, or you can fucking stop it now, clock out and go home.
Saying fucking? You can't be saying fucking.
No, yeah, I gotta learn how to stop that too. But
yeah, that's a hard one.
We have no problem dropping bombs.
Especially if you're friends with some of them. Woo.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, exactly. But still, in the
Didn't we have that problem once?
I always laugh when I hear like the older people in my work curse. It's always just comical to me when I see like people in like 60s and older saying like fuck.
Some lewd ass shit.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's always...
Work a construction job.
Oh, man, it's crazy seeing old people tell some of the stories and shit. They get on that and you're like, oh, fuck, dude.
Are they telling their their Korean stories?
No, not those kind of stories, Steven.
The old guy, senile old guy I used to work with, he used to work on sonogram equipment. He had one in the warehouse, like back in their old warehouse that didn't have electricity. He showed it to me. That was crazy.
That is weird. What a thing to work on.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn how to work on that shit, though.
Well, it's all, I mean, all outdated now.
Yeah.
The machine was huge. Anything else, Mel? Just work?
Work. I played some games, of course.
Back on Fallout?
Yeah, I've been playing, I play a good amount. There was some days I didn't even play Fallout, man. Let me tell you the joys that I think about it, that I learned this week of first sleep, second sleep when you're working third shift, okay?
There's something to be had.
Where you come home and you just pass out for like 3 or 4 hours. And you wake up and you're up for like 5 hours, and then you go back to bed for like 4 or 5 hours. And there's just something about that it's some of the best sleep I've had. Like, and I feel like I'm getting shit done, even though it's not any different than being.
You can't do that kind of sleep forever, though. You gotta get 8 straight eventually. Like every.
Oh, that's what Saturdays are for, man.
Yeah,
I
like
slept
every
a ton
7th or 8th day, you need to sleep like.
Yeah, fucking last night I went to bed at like 5 or 6 and woke up at like 3:50 in the morning.
Well, it had to be past 6 because I called you like around 7ish yesterday.
Oh yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, so still, it must have been like 7:30 or 8, because it wasn't too long after that. It must have been like 8 o'clock. So I slept like 8 hours there. But
you brought up Fallout.
Yeah.
You said you saw them banning those homophobes.
Yeah.
What about all the rest of this bullshit from this week from Fallout? The collector's edition. Did you hear about that?
Oh man, what a fucking shit show that is. What a PR nightmare this game is for him. And I mean, the game isn't perfect, and it deserves some of the, like, come on, fix this bug shit. But it isn't as bad of a game as people are saying. Like, it's different from a Fallout game for sure.
And that's why people don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gathering the most. And when I see, like, some of this, it's like, people are saying, well, this isn't my idea of a Fallout game, so I don't...
Then why'd you buy it?
But that's fine, you know?
Yeah,
like,
it's still a game for somebody.
And that's the thing. There's a lot of people that are saying, well, you can't have fun with this because I don't like it. And it's like, no... I still have fun with it, but there's times I do get frustrated that it's so buggy or, you know, some of the design choices where you're like, fuck. And you know what? I turn it off, take a break, play something different, and come back to it later. But I still have fun with it.
Did you play any of it this week?
No. After I got a warehouse, I cleared out some mutants or whatever they're called. Mutants, zombies,
Ghouls?
Ghouls?
Scorched?
I guess, like people that didn't get
the bad guys.
The people that weren't able to get into the shelters.
Yeah. What level are you?
Like probably 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, you haven't played at all.
No, like I said, I'm not too far from the Fallout.
76.
Yeah, I'm not too far from the Fallout.
Have you played a Fallout game before? Yeah, you played 4.
I played 3 and 4 in New Vegas.
3 and 4.
Have you experienced any of the problems he's talked about?
Well, I stopped pretty much right after I got that warehouse. It's like under my name.
But did you go back to Red Dead?
Yeah, I'm back at Red Dead. I'm still in chapter 3.
Have you played any of the Red Dead Online?
Nope, because I'm feeling it's the same thing they did when GTA Online came out. Like, they don't have any real content for it. All you're gonna do is just get a group of your friends, ride around horses, and do like horse races or some shit like that.
There's like horse races. There's battle royale mode. There's
But it wasn't until like when GTA 5 Online came out.
There's like horse heists and stagecoach heists.
It was like because before the game even came out, they're like, yeah, we're gonna have online, and you can like get 4 of your friends, and you do like bank robberies and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, cool. And it wasn't until like a year and a half to like 2 years later they started doing the bank heists and actual like cool missions you can do online. Because before that, all it was just car races and, you know, flying gliders around.
I don't know, Steven. You might want to try it. Don't hate it before you try it.
Well, I'm not hating it yet, but I also want to get more into the story. Before.
I did feel like when I played it, I did feel like I should probably finish the single player before I start this. Not because it would ruin the story, just because it's like, if I'm going to get into this gameplay loop and everything, I want to go into the story where it kind of has like an actual story and an actual like progression that has an ending.
Fair, yeah.
You know,
I'm the same way.
Where multiplayer games, like I'm playing Fallout 76 for my like loot grind, because that's what. So Fallout 76 isn't about a story, and that's what pisses people off.
It's just about grinding.
It's a multiplayer game. It's an MMO.
Yeah.
It's about
that's what I saw like that in a post that someone was like, oh, number 3, gotta find my my lost dad. Number 4, gotta find my lost son. This one, it's like
you gotta. You just
gotta rebuild America.
Yeah, you're rebuilding, but it's just like an MMO where there's a story, but who really talks about the story of WoW except like hardcore WoW people? Most people, when they talk about WoW, they talk about like, oh, I did this crazy thing, or, you know, I did this raid or something like that. And they'll have stuff like that, I feel like, for Fallout, but not right away. But it's an MMO, which...
Don't you think they should have that already? Don't you feel like, I mean, they should put out a more complete game, or is it just too hard to do that? With the kind of game it is? I
think for them, it might be too hard to do that. They've never made a multiplayer game. Their engine, I don't think, has been used for multiplayer games. So it's like all this shit that you want to get the ground. I really think that they rushed it out for Christmas season. It could have they could have let it mature a little bit, but I think they kind of rushed it out. And it's not necessarily bad. Maybe I think it should have cost like $40 from the beginning instead of 60.
Oh, is that permanent now? It's going to be 40 or
probably somewhere around there, but it's like
already.
Yeah, because it's just like the horrible.
It's like we're sorry, bear with us.
Yeah, but it's again. I think it's people that were expecting one thing and got something else, and it's not necessarily that it's bad. Which it is. There's plenty of bugs. There's plenty of shit that needs to be fixed about it. But it's still fun.
Yeah, and Ian's playing it, so I'm assuming he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's played it more than me. He's played a ton. And like he says, he gets to hop on, play Fallout with his brother who lives 3,000 miles away.
Right, that's awesome.
And it's fun.
GameStop reported a third quarter loss of $488.6 million.
GameStop sucks because they turn around, they give you so little. They would make more money if they gave you more money because more people would go there.
Yep. They killed themselves.
Yeah, but they give you so little money and then turn around and sell that used game for like $7 less.
They spit in your face.
Yeah. So that's what killed them. So it's like
so yeah, you can turn in like a brand new game. Like you bought Fallout
from them.
You heard it sucked. I mean, like it sucked to you. Go back, take it back. It's only been played like a day, maybe even an hour. $20. And like, all right, I'll give you $10 for it, or even less than that.
Yeah.
And then they'll sell it. They'll put this pre-owned sticker on it and be like, oh, they'll sell it less,
$5 cheaper than brand new.
Like the money they gave you back is like the amount off of that they took from the game.
Yeah, it's insane.
And like, oh,
that's why they're dying, and they also don't have like old Nintendo games and shit like that like they used to.
But they have a warehouse full of them. You can still get it online. So should they bring that back?
I don't think there's anything bringing back.
I think maybe they should have like a sister store. Like
they're dying.
Well, they have that Think Geek store.
How much do you buy off like PlayStation Network or Xbox?
Well, now
Network.
I do.
But yeah, exactly.
Because I bought Fallout 76 online.
Yeah, that's what you do. I buy a ton of shit online now instead of at an actual store.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think I would be more liable to go in and trade shit into GameStop if they didn't like rake you over the coals for it.
Bend you over a barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been playing Red Dead.
Well, I mean, they've added like pops and figures and.
Yeah, I remember when.
But that's obviously not helping them.
I remember when they were still
electronics
boutique.
No, it was GameStop, but it was the one at what's that, Sundown? What was it called before? Baywalk. There was a GameStop there, and my friend was a manager there, and then I was there when they started selling used like iPods and stuff like that.
So
yeah, when they brought in movies, like they had like a short period they brought in movies, like they were selling like used movies.
GameStop on the way out the door?
Yeah, I think so.
Where are you going to go for physical copies of games?
M&M.
Local?
No,
local?
Not local.
Or like Walmart and Target and
Best Buy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
is Best Buy sticking around?
Amazon.
I bought Red Dead on Best Buy.
And Amazon, I used to buy all kinds of games at fucking Best Buy.
Best Buy. They don't have that program anymore, do they?
They still do it for the people that are in it, but they're not continuing it.
Gotta be in it to win it.
Yep.
So my week of unemployment was pretty great this week. I beat Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Wasn't even trying to beat it.
Just beat it.
Well, like, I was to the point where I could go beat it, but there's still so much to do in it. So I was like, well, let's go see how hard Hyrule Castle's going to be. Like, the enemies, get a feel for the enemies and whatever. So I glide on over to it. Just start climbing. Climbing. And I got to a plateau. And it was Ganon. the end game. I'm like, well, fuck it. Let's see how hard he is. He was pretty hard, but I got him on the first try.
You're like, fuck this, I got this.
2-phase fight. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Then I shifted on over to Cave Story Plus on the Nintendo Switch. And I beat that bad boy in like probably a day and a half. And
what did you think of it?
I don't know. I love-hate it, I think. It had a lot of annoying points. Like, if you don't talk to this person twice, you're not going to be able to get this, and you're going to have to backtrack forever, or...
Yeah, and try to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, like, there were, like, legitimate points where I got so stuck, where I got frustrated, quit, and, like, I had to consult the guide. I think, like, sometimes... I think that's the only way you can get through this game, is with a guide sometimes. Or some games.
Either that or it's, like, some obscure reference where you're like, I have to remember that.
Right. Well, this and like it has very little like dialogue boxes that come up. It doesn't tell you how to play the game. It shows you, which everybody says it's so brilliant for doing that the way it does. I didn't really see it that way, but okay. There's one part where like if you want to get this weapon, you got to find this little midget, like this dude that's like a pixel big, walking around that you can barely see on the screen, like way the hell out of place, and you got to pick him up and put him in your pocket. How are you going to know this? And then you got to take him back to his house, which is like this like death jump, you're there thing, but you got to do it on the way in and out. And it was a lot of that kind of stuff. Frustrating stuff.
But then you beat it.
And then you beat it. And like the story, it was a decent story. But these little humans turning into rabbit. I mean, it's 15 years old. There's no spoilers here. Humans turning into rabbits on this island that's like floating in the sky. This evil doctor, blah, 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 blah. It's cool. The final boss says, ugh. It's like the hard curve just goes way the fuck up right there. And I hate games that do that. Like, where it's just impossible to beat.
Yeah, just right into the end.
Well, it's like easy as shit to get to the end, or easy enough, and then you get right at the end, and you're like, no, you're never going to beat this. Sorry. It was kind of like that. It was 3 bosses in a row with like no save in between, no health. Like you only have like at that point 1 jar of health you can use.
Ugh.
And the second boss is 2 parts, so it's 4 bosses essentially. But once you get the patterns down, it's fairly easy. But this thing kept kicking my ass so much on the very last boss, where I would have barely enough power on the boss where he can see. And then, boom, you just hit me with, like, some crazy shit. Because there's, like, shit just going off everywhere. It's one of those crazy fights. Like, especially at the beginning of the last boss part. Because there's, like, 3 dudes instead of just the boss. Or there's 2 other people. And you're just basically just button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash. And you end up with, like, more health than you started somehow. Which is weird. And you end up not getting hit. And you got these 2 guys dead. I don't know. It was good. I didn't get the best ending, though. Because,
are you going to go back?
Well, that's another thing. If you, like, depending on the choices you make in the game, is the ending you get. But, like, you have no idea that it's going to affect like that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that if I didn't, like, take the thing that you just gave me, I wasn't supposed to take it to get the best ending. You get rocket boots. I'm like, well, these would be pretty convenient for this part. Yeah, let me get those. I thought I was supposed to take them. But no, if you take those, you don't get the best ending.
Are you going to go back and try to get the best ending?
Probably not. I mean, I might further on down the line. I haven't decided what my next conquest is going to be. The roommate threw out Tiny Barbarians, which looks kind of cool.
What's Tiny Barbarians?
It's another Metroidvania game. It was on the DX first. Or the, DX.
DS?
3DS.
3DS.
Or the DX. It might have been the DX.
DX?
Yeah. DS, DX, DS. DS. Dual screen. I think it's called Tiny Barbarians XD or DX.
Don't you click-clack at me, okay, ever again. Okay.
You got it, boss.
Oh.
Or maybe finish off the Mommy Resurrection and or Donkey Kong. Tropic Freeze.
Tropic Freeze?
Also, shout out to the Nintendo Pro Switch controller. I think it's the best controller out there.
Okay.
The battery life on that bad boy lasted through playing the last 2 stages of Mega Man, beating Zelda and beating Cave Story, and I still haven't charged it.
Okay.
That controller is a beast, and it's like comfortable, and I can't say enough good things about it. It's a good controller.
I did like it when I had it on the Wii U. Wii U. It's not the same controller though.
Oh no, it's a lot different, but it was
Really?
that was a good controller too. Yeah, it's a lot different. Also watched some movies this week. I watched a lot of movies.
Oh, it's
I'm
almost like you haven't worked.
living my best life of unemployment, bro.
Man, I remembered when I was unemployed.
You got to do it while you can.
Yeah.
You know, you got to
I,
do it while you can.
I watched the whole new Mystery Science Gauntlet. I finished it yesterday.
You watched them all?
Yeah, all 6 movies.
Oh my god, you're a
What was the highlights?
maniac.
Magami was still the best.
Second?
He doesn't even remember any of the other ones.
No, he doesn't.
No, there was
They all blend together, don't they?
Lords of the Deep was really good.
Fact checking.
Atlantic Rim was
What
horrible.
about a rim?
What was the other ones? I only missed. Oh no, I missed one because I fell asleep through one. I fell asleep through the 5th movie.
So you got to rewatch it. So you didn't make it through the gauntlet. So
Well,
what you have to do
my
is start back
Netflix-
all over.
My Netflix told me
Yeah.
I made it through the
That's
whole.
not a gauntlet.
What is this going on in your lap here?
This is?
Yeah.
Well, my headphones are the ones I used for my Xbox 360, which require power. So we got this going on over here. This going up here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're old.
Great, okay.
I've been using them for editing. They're pretty good.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks for noticing. Thanks for noticing.
I didn't know you had a whole jumble of mess there.
Well, it's like
that, you know.
it's like a 20-foot cord, I think, for whatever reason.
Jeez.
Yeah, the movie I missed was called Killer Fish. So I don't know how good that was,
I hear it was killer.
but Ator the Fighting Eagle was pretty funny, but it wasn't like that's probably the last.
You had to go look these names up, didn't you? Yep.
He went to IMDb instead of the Q too.
But the daytime ended was kind of good as well.
Kind of good. I don't like your rating
But-
system.
You didn't like mine
But
last week.
well, that's a grading system that you took from someone else.
From the new numbers? The Greek, I think, who made numbers?
The no, you weren't. No, when you were grading war games, you gave it A through D.
Okay, even better. Letters? Who made letters?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Why not?
He was pulling the whole what's the new what culture?
I don't know.
Who are the guys from what culture?
Cultaholic?
Cultaholics.
We went over this last week.
Yeah, Steven, come on, man.
I know.
You didn't remember.
Don't be a rim job.
Well, just don't do it after CC's.
Yeah, don't do it after CC's. Steven made us go to
Oh,
CC's.
don't sit on the couch for a while. Having fart all over it.
It's fermented.
Jeez, Steven, that's where I put my head on that one, too. Just coming into my house, farting into my couch.
I'm farting because of CC's.
Fart where I lay my head.
Oh, my goodness gracious, Steven.
So I watched Tag. It was like decent like movie, but
Yeah, that was an okay movie.
well, it's like with all those movies, by the end part of it, it's just like okay, who cares? That's,
I mean,
my
you
opinion.
knew from the beginning of why he said he couldn't play anymore.
Yeah, but it was cool.
Why? Yeah.
Why was it?
Tag.
I'm never going to watch it.
Ed Helms had cancer. Spoiler alert to the other people who haven't seen it either.
Then it was Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
That was a good
Oh.
movie.
That movie sucked. You thought it was good?
I love it.
Really?
I also had no problem with the Meg either.
I liked the Meg. It was
Oh, wait.
decent enough.
No, what was the other movie you watched that you said was horrible?
Venom.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. But yeah, Fallen Kingdom was bad, dude. It was like so like 80s cheesy plot and like the amazing wood architecture of the floor that supported the weight of that dinosaur for like the very last end of the movie, and that stupid scene where the dinosaur took its claw in that girl's bed. Like it was like straight up like a Freddy Krueger horror movie. Nah.
Yeah,
it lost me.
You could tell they were hitting some cheese and some callbacks to the '80s and everything, but like, I thought it was still good. It was still pretty entertaining.
Steven, when you support bad movies, they make bad movies.
I'm not supporting all bad movies. I'm not the reason why they keep making all these fucking Saw movies and rebooting them.
That reboot was bad. Venom. I watched Venom.
It was bad?
I thought it was really bad. I don't understand how this movie has made this much money that it has.
Tom Hardy.
Even Tom Hardy was bad in it. I thought the dialogue between Tom Hardy's character and Venom, like Venom would talk to himself in the comics, it was really bad. It was laughable. Spoiler alert. Woody Harrelson's going to be Carnage.
It's Woody Harrelson with a red wig on too. He doesn't have real hair.
It's
he
like
has
curly red hair.
A red Annie wig on.
He's like writing in blood in this prison cell. It says Carnage. Oh man, you let me out of here. There's gonna be carnage.
Jeez.
But there was a redeeming movie this week.
Which one?
Predator 2018.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It was good.
I'm gonna watch it in 4K.
Yes, do that.
Yeah,
it was.
I like the movie a lot. It was a really great movie compared because it felt like it was like how the new Halloween. It felt like that's how the Predator was. It was like there was no second Predator movie, even knowing there was a second, and even because they took the Alien versus Predator out of the canon and it just goes Predator 1, 2, and then Predators.
2018. Yeah,
the Predators movie that Rodriguez made.
Oh yeah. It was. I mean, it had good special effects. It used a lot of practical effects, but also all the digital effects from nowadays. The roommate didn't think it was a Predator movie though, but
yeah,
I
it was
thought
an Alien movie, right?
No, it was Predator to me, dude. I thought it was a decent enough story for a Predator. There were Predator dogs. That was alright. 10-foot Predator was passable with the story that they had behind it.
The people in the movie were hilarious.
Yeah,
everyone on the Section 8 bus.
Yeah, it was like these rejects that were all in like prison in the military.
I'll watch it.
You should. You need to watch it.
I'll watch it, okay?
You better.
Peer pressure him.
Watch it.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
You see this face?
Okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch it, okay?
Give him the old Crocodile Dundee.
Hey, don't make me L2 antagonize you.
Give him the old, Crocodile Dundee.
You wouldn't know that reference because you don't play Red Dead.
What? The Crocodile Dundee reference?
No, the reference he said.
Fuck off.
Which I didn't even hear what he said.
Yeah.
I was too busy doing my Crocodile Dundee. I didn't hear.
You'll hear it when you play it back.
It'll be like, fuck off again.
You'll hear it when you play
Fucking
back.
Hoser.
Fox does not want cross promotion of Raw and SmackDown. And they want Ronda Rousey on SmackDown.
Yep.
And they'll get it too because they gave him $1 billion TV deal.
You think?
How much was it?
It was a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I thought it was like $5 million. $500
Hey,
million.
listen. They went over to Saudi Arabia like 3 weeks after they beheaded and decapitated and chopped up and
put in an acid.
Yeah. A journalist and then like admitted to it. They're like, yep, oops, we fucked up. We got caught. So, yeah, no. For the right money, they'll do anything.
How long till they go back?
Sometime next year, probably right around Mania.
Ugh. NXT UK Takeover Blackpool.
Are you ready for it?
Happening on the 12th of next month.
I'm pretty excited for that.
3,000 tickets. The whole
I won't be able to
place
watch it because I don't have the network.
sold out in 3 minutes.
Tony Storm versus Rhea Ripley
that-
for the title.
Just because you don't have the network doesn't mean there are other means. Remember that.
There's other avenues?
There's always other avenues. There's other avenues. Especially with your forces combined that you have going on here in 4K world.
In the 4K world, you can find it.
You can find it. Walter is signed to WWE.
Yeah, he'll probably be more of a coach for in NXT UK and like.
No, he's going to be their UK champion. He's going to show up at Blackpool, beat Pete Dunne, take that championship. I have no idea. But WWF is also putting restrictions on all of their every hand that they have in Europe. They can shut down.
Where'd you see this?
It was on the interwebs like yesterday.
Yeah.
Where were you, Mel?
Yeah. I don't believe it. You with your dirt sheets.
This kid saw it.
He missed it because it was in between one of his 2 6-hour naps.
2 6-hour naps.
Yeah, first sleep, second sleep, bitch. Don't be jealous.
Fucking hobbit with your naps.
Yeah, and I eat that way too. Okay.
Do you have to have 3 meals between naps?
No, it's not 3 meals between naps.
Just checking.
I do usually have meals between the naps, though.
It's good. Joey Ryan, working with that torn pec.
Working it.
Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
He had a staring contest with Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
And a rock, paper, scissors match. I think that's genius.
Why doesn't he commentate? Speaking of, Excalibur commentating for New Japan.
Yeah. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Hey, next month, January 4th, there's a big Tokyo Dome show. Are you going to watch it?
I thought you were going to be there.
Having it on their program.
Who?
What?
Fit.
What? You're like
Fight?
10 feet away from the microphone.
Fight?
Oh, you can't hear me? I'm sorry. I was talking loud enough.
Steven. He is full on like
lounging.
You know, he's in lounge
mode. I'm not. My head's not down, so I'm not gonna fall asleep during the middle of this.
Yet. We haven't started.
I remember when you did that.
What, that one time?
Yeah.
Whoa!
We'll never let you forget it.
Whoa! Look who's talking.
What?
What are
you talking about? What's he talking about? I've never fallen asleep.
Them times that you fell asleep?
Yeah, I saw that the Fight Network will have
Feet?
We'll have Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah,
but that's $12.99 a month.
I'll be able to watch it on New Japan World.
Yeah, so will we, Steve. Remember?
Yeah, because you'll come over here and watch it. What day is January 4th this year?
That is a Friday, sir.
Yeah, see, y'all can come over. You can come over, start watching it. Probably start about like 4 or 5 a.m.
I'm down. Let's do this.
We can do it.
James Ellsworth career.
I don't want to hear anymore. He's a pedophile.
Is he? I mean,
he's a pervert.
Are you burning the man at the stake before he's proven innocent and guilty?
Yeah, we're going to have a James Ellsworth on a pole match, and nobody's going to save him. We're going to burn it.
On a stake?
Yeah.
Ellsworth on a stake? I don't know. Something about... I don't want to, like... In today's world where you're not supposed to victim shame or anything, I think this little girl... Where are her parents? She was on the internet running her mouth. Not running her mouth, but trying to prove her point again yesterday. Or the day before. What? I mean, how come like her parents aren't involved? Lawyers aren't involved telling her to keep her mouth shut?
I don't know.
There's reports that he like he's going to give money to somebody to go break her phone or something.
Yeah, I saw that. That sounds some backwoods redneck ass shit.
Yeah, it sounds like some.
This sounds like a trailer park fight the whole way through.
And the Baltimore accent on Ellsworth just makes it even
And this
better.
girl looks like she might fit into that community. So I'm not trying to. I don't know. That's a bad statement to say.
Weird standards.
She does look like one of those girls, you know, like she's like a bad Barbie.
I wouldn't even go for Barbie, but okay, yeah.
But no, just like one of those girls that you look like would be on a Maury show about how they
she's definitely
disrespect
Springer
their parents,
material.
You know?
Yeah. Are the parents even in the picture here? Does she live in her own trailer?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't care, to be honest. Steven's already asleep because you started talking about Ellsworth.
Kyrie Sane has hand, foot, and mouth disease. That's
Well, it's because they have to interact with all those grubby children.
I know, that's like a kid's disease. Is that what it's
kids
from?
get shit. Yeah, they like eat stuff with shit on it or something. Put something weird in their mouth.
Yeah, they're like half naked all around. Yeah, that's gross.
And then they go and meet these WWE superstars. And
I like the branding you just threw on it. The WWE superstars.
doing their public meet and greets.
Sound like you're working for them.
Hey, I wouldn't turn it down.
Mean either. Dude, this just reminded me. On the way to Baltimore on the plane, the lady in front of me, I swear I thought I overheard her say to the guy next to her, they didn't know each other, that her son just got a job working for Vince McMahon. And she was like, who's that? And the guy next to her was like, like wrestling. And neither of them seemed interested in all about it. I'm like, I wish they would talk more about this so I could interject.
You're like, excuse me. And they just look back at you and go, you're way too into this, buddy.
Yeah, like, okay,
like that
Creeper.
Annie Hall moment, or like he pulls the guy, like the actual guy aside, like the guy's like, you know nothing about me.
Can we switch seats? More people watched TakeOver War Games than Survivor Series on the network.
I believe
Does that surprise you?
Not one bit.
Like all the storylines for any of the main roster shit right now are just kind of screwy. None of it fucking makes sense. None of it. I forget who said it, but they're all like, Vince McMahon's just about the moments and the wow factor of these moments, not the things that lead up to them. It's just about the highlight reel. It's not about the substance.
There would have been probably more viewers of Survivor Series if Becky Lynch didn't get injured.
True statement.
Yeah. Well, she is the man.
Yes.
That's why their viewership on SmackDown went up, and that was the best. That is the best
thing going right now.
WWE programming, any of it, NXT included, is Becky Lynch. They were talking about how they can't build characters. She is the character. She's went out and did it, man. She fucking rocks.
Straight fire.
Yeah.
St. Louis is going to get an XFL team. First announced.
Yeah.
But, as you informed me earlier today,
so
are we.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're going to be playing at Ray J.
At Ray J, we're going to go to some XFL games, boys.
It's going to be great. We got to be there at the first one, bro.
All right.
Oh, man. It's going to be like $10.
Are they doing like off season, like when Bucks aren't playing?
Spring, yeah.
It's going to be hot
spring
as
ball.
fuck.
All muggy.
Oh,
we're going to still
quit.
go.
So people have the choice either going to a XFL game or to an MLB game.
Yeah.
Even after they move the Rays to Tampa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch. Well, nobody's going to go to either, so it's not going to matter.
No, we're going to go to an XFL game.
Yeah, we will.
Once.
I'm sure we'll go to an XFL game.
No, there'll be plenty of people that go.
You think?
Because if they, because their plan of where they're going to put the new Rays stadium is in Ybor, or on the outskirts of it. And I'm like, no one wants to go to Ybor during the day. Old people don't want to go to Ybor at night. Because they still think it's the same way that it was in the 90s.
They don't really want to attract old people though. They want the younger crowd, I think.
Oh yeah, but still, people who have like
just all the old people have more
the
money.
The President Stadium are older people.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. I'm just excited that they're getting this XFL team so we can watch it shit the pants in person.
Yeah, it's gonna be brilliant.
They're not going to do it like the old one where they have all the backstage crazy drama and stuff, right?
Are they still going to have the run for the ball at this, like the line of scrimmage?
Have they even said what's going to differentiate them?
No, they're still like making the rules, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're still team building and making rules.
Oh man, it's going to be a shit show. It's going to be great. If you're Impact Wrestling,
okay,
and you have tag team champions, we'll say LAX.
Okay. And they're going to work an Evolve show?
Would you let them go to Evolve and work a triple threat match where they're probably just going to job out to the Street Profits?
Weren't they just pulled from that show, though?
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, I thought I just saw that.
I don't know. No, because WWE, I mean, Evolve wouldn't
Right.
return the favor.
Right. I think they are spot on right here in pulling them.
I'm
from
saying
that.
nope.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they are a pretty strong tag team.
Yeah?
They've had some crazy matches. They're about to go their next pay-per-view, them versus Lucha Brothers. So, shit.
I mean,
Who's that, LAX?
Yeah.
what are you going to do when all elite wrestling comes, though? What are you going to do? The Bucks even commented on it this week.
I need to see how it's going to play out.
They need a TV deal. So does Impact.
Well, it depends. If they do just a pay-per-view like an all-in a month, and then they could just use YouTube to build up to that.
Yeah.
Like how MLW does?
Yeah, similar. Which, for the most part, you should watch every week.
I haven't watched it in a while.
It's decent. You have to.
I've been
like
slowing down on my wrestling.
Me too.
Although I need to pick back up because here comes the Tokyo Dome, New Japan, New Year's.
Monday Night Raw.
I didn't even watch it.
It was the worst Raw.
Oh, did you guys get the invites I sent you about Ring of Honor coming?
Lakeland. Yeah, let's go. Are you free for that? Are we going to go?
Let me check my calendar. Yes.
All right.
As of now, I'm free.
So I think it's in January or February or something
It's
like
like a Saturday.
Probably the worst bland, uneventful Monday Night Raw ever that I can remember.
That's what I've heard. That's
was
why I'm happy I didn't watch it. I had it on,
Yeah, I think I watched like 5-10 minutes of it.
and then I had it on here like the next morning when I was doing shit on the computer, and I just quit paying attention
Right. No,
to it.
I didn't pay attention to half of it. Probably more than half of it. I was dicking around on the phone or whatever. And then after it was over, I'm like, what happened? Nothing happened.
Nothing happened,
Nothing
yeah.
happened. Alexa is now in charge of the women's division.
And there's rumors that she's going to be the GM.
Right, because she's concussed. And Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler for like the bagillionth time.
At TLC.
No,
Seth
it was
Rollins
on Raw.
Raw. And then Baron Corbin versus Balor for the upteenth time.
Yeah, it was SmackDown.
Elias
Yeah, really jobbing
versus Bobby Lashley again.
Yeah, it was just no thanks. SmackDown much better. The man was back.
The man was back.
It wasn't necessarily good or anything. But
No,
the
I
man
think
is back.
it definitely dipped down after that.
Charlotte, Asuka is going to be in the TLC 3-way match.
Yeah, they put her in there just to protect the other two, though.
Makes sense.
Which is like, why couldn't you use somebody else to do that?
Walter doesn't agree. Samoa Joe gives no fucks
About,
with Hardy's 20th anniversary. Walter. Samoa Joe gave no fucks about Jeff Hardy's 20th anniversary video package.
So they'll have Hardy and Joe at TLC.
Yeah.
This has been a TRGPM production.